A Christian church on the West Shore continues to be criticized for allowing a movie premiere that featured Republican candidate for governor Doug Mastriano. Dennis Owens was the only TV reporter at that screening, and he just got back from speaking with the church leadership. He joins us now with more on this story. Good afternoon, Dennis.
Good afternoon to you, James. Christ Community Church just off Route 15 near Camp Hill says their phone lines and social media, quote, blew up after they decided to allow the film to be shown in their facility. But they note that they agreed to let the filmmakers of Return of the American Patriot, The Rise of Pennsylvania, to lease their facilities to show the movie. They didn't endorse it or Doug Mastriano. In fact, they said they saw the movie ahead of time and had several overtly political scenes edited out. They say they did consult lawyers, and though people are upset at their decision, they acknowledge, they still believe it was the right one to make because they support the theme of the movie, which is that grassroots folks need to speak up and get off the sidelines.
We want to be engaged. The church ought to be engaged. And a lot of individuals want to shut down the church. That's not quite us. We're saying, no, we want to be engaged and we're willing to step out. We want to do it right. We tried to do it right. We believe we did it right. We believe we're within our rights as far as the law is concerned with what we did. We don't think we overstepped bounds quite honestly, in any way.
James, lots of complaints from some, lots of praise, they say, from others, but church leaders say they've gotten no official reprimand of any type, and legal scholars tell me they likely won't because the government treads very lightly in this area.
It's very interesting because you have a church in the middle of this political seeming event.
Right. And so they're saying they leased the facilities, number one, and they depoliticized it. I was there, Doug Mastriano. There was no campaign for Doug Mastriano. There was no literature saying vote for Doug Mastriano. Any overt campaigning wasn't there. However, the guest of honor, the main speaker, and a guy who was featured in the film just happens to be running for governor. So how do you separate those two, especially when it comes to legal things? And
then to your knowledge, does Mastriano have any connection to this church besides leasing the facility?
He had no connection to this church prior to, at least according to them. They didn't even know him. This was just, they see the movement of the movie, they like the theme of the movie and thought, this is something we'd like people to see. Again, they didn't force anybody to go. They leased the facility. That's their argument.
And it was a big turnout.
1,200 people.
Wow. All right, Dennis, thank you very much for that. Appreciate it.